It's time to live your dreams. Introducing the Dream Life game. First, create a dream you. Then go through a dream school year. Make friends, go cool places. The choices are all yours. Dream Life, the power to live your dreams. Batteries not included.
Facing history and ourselves is about citizenship.
It's a program that really believes that students' lives can be shaped by good teaching.
What about somebody else who was using people to perform labor who had no intention of ever paying to help them escape?
Adolescents are always thinking about, what does my education mean to me? What's the connection? And very fundamental questions about who am I? What's my relationship with other people? How do I see myself?
We are trying to really create critical thinkers and teachers who care about their students and what they teach.
Kids need to learn how to participate and how to understand where choices can be made, and adults can help them do that.
Facing History for Teacher Training is a rebirth in the teaching profession.
Teachers are just so hungry for curriculum and for materials and for support that really help them continue in their journey of staying in the classroom.
We took a lot of photographs.
So I'm constantly looking for ways to become a better teacher and get better resources for them so that they can, find these connections. So I think, Facing History offers a good opportunity for teachers to grow.
For the past couple of months, we've been studying the details leading up to the Holocaust in Germany and the actual Holocaust.
I think the safe space at the Institute is a way to model the safe spaces that we want teachers to provide when they go back with their students.
Listen. Facing History demonstrates to students how everybody has to participate. He's part of the problem if he's not doing nothing, right?
I think this curriculum, what it does is it teaches these kids that in fact, sometimes when you're standing in the group and somebody says get help, you have to take it on yourself to go get the help. That you have to go the extra step, that you're involved, that it is your responsibility.
Should have did something to help somebody.
All right, look, if you had somebody, you're getting killed too.
All right, but at least you should try to see what you can do to help the situation. You should not be just sit back and watch millions of people get killed.
I really do believe that you have to confront history in all of its complexities. As one of our students, Raquel, said, you have to know how to learn the good and the bad.
And it's an amazing gift to give children that age.
The Facing History program has been a very traditional model. Suddenly the web emerges in the mid-90s and Facing History has an opportunity. And by taking the training materials, the content, and a lot of the pedagogy online, the organization has been able to deliver the program all over the world.
This history doesn't belong to a particular group. It belongs to all of us. And the internet can be the place that you can help people all over the world find themselves in someone else's story. That is social justice.
What's really unique about Facing History, it is not just teaching the kids about moral lessons. It is a catalyst in the community. I am a social investor. I believe in Facing History. I support Facing History because I truly believe the work that Facing History is doing, the work that the teachers and the students are doing, will have great, enormous, positive implications now and for the generations to come.
Facing History, every time they train a teacher in 1 year, that teacher might be out there teaching for 10, 20, 30 years or more. So that money, it's really an investment as opposed to an expenditure. Money invested in a teacher training today has a leveraged impact for years and years.
The only hope really for the future are children who have a voice and who can care for one another and who will, when equipped, be able to prevent disaster from happening, even if it's a hate crime at the smallest level.
There's something for everyone who wants a career in the growing healthcare industry. Like a career helping people? Maybe you're into technology and science. Maybe medical billing and coding is more your style. Call Sanford Brown now to get the training you need in the healthcare career you want.
Call now for a free brochure. Operators are standing by. Stop what you're doing and call now toll free. 888-756-7700. 888-756-7700.
Hi, I'm Donna, and hopefully the commercial you've just seen has inspired you to call this number and request an informational brochure on career training. If you're thinking about a new career, you probably have questions. Our brochure will give you some answers. Someone will take your call 24 hours a day, all night and weekends too. So what are you waiting for? This is a great time to call.
For brochure, call 888-756-7700. Operators are standing by. That's 888-756-7700. Call now.
You're watching Sleepcore. Pleasant dreams.
Oh, hurry up, man. Boss is coming in.
Dude, almost got it.
Hey guys, finished testing that game yet? I've got another one I need designed.
We just finished level 3 and need to tighten up the graphics a little bit.
Great.
Hey, I can't believe we got jobs doing this.
I know. And my mom said I would never get anywhere with these games.
Call Westwood College online, 800-914-8582. That's 914-8582. Call now.
It's fast.
It's a lot easier than talking.
Fun.
It's kind of like emailing people except with your phone.
And it's the future.
I'm actually texting my friend Jessica and trying to find a place to meet her at lunch.
Texting. It's how techies and most teenagers communicate.
How many of you use your cell phones to text message? Everybody except for a couple. All right, that's pretty much the majority.
Angie Weber is the Dean of Communication at the Dreyfus School of the Arts.
It's fast, it's portable, they're always in contact with each other. For us, it's almost completely alien. For them, it's just part of what they're used to, how they've been brought up.
Most schools like Dreyfus ban texting from classrooms. It can be too much of a distraction or used for cheating. But on this day, my assignment was to learn all about texting.
Is this how you communicate, texting, pretty much?
Yeah. And boy, did I get a lesson.
Some of you could do it on the sly where you don't even have to look at the keypad.
Yeah. Students Steffi, Elizabeth, and Brad tried to fine-tune my textability.
Okay, if I were to reply, this is where it gets scary.
And teach me why they prefer texting over talking.
Sometimes you don't feel like having a whole conversation. You just want to say like one thing and be done with it.
You just want to ask someone where they are or what they're doing. You can just type it in real quick and then get a response.
These are the same high school hallways I walked, but back then the only acronym we used was on the pages of a yearbook. Remember KIT, keep in touch? These days, with texting, it's as if teens speak a second language. To text quickly, they use phrases like IDK, I don't know, MYOB, mind your own business, or NW, no way, which is about how I felt when Steffi told me just how often she's tapping into her tiny keypad.
You have on your cell phone right now over 100 text messages in your inbox just from last night.
Yeah, just from last night, because I deleted them yesterday morning and then...
This calls for an OMG. Who are they from, your BFF?
As somebody who's trying to teach more formal, acceptable, communication skills, yes, it's a little frustrating.
So just how foreign is this text language kids use? Here's an example. If I were to send this text message to you, although it wouldn't happen this quickly because I'm not that good at it, but if I were to send it to you, would you understand it? It looks like a bunch of gibberish. What it really says is all of this text messaging could be having a major impact on your child's communication and writing skills.
It kills an English teacher, but it's a sign of the times. Good morning.
Stephen Moore teaches journalism.
If you need to print out, go print out.
He's not LOL, laughing out loud.
I'm stringent about, I don't want to see how you text message. And don't write like you're IMing me.
Moore says text talk shows up a lot in schoolwork.
What does it do to the way they structure their writing?
A lot of fragments, a lot of quick responses, a lot of abbreviations.
Like the letter U for the word you.
I even have little smiley faces on some of my...
No.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Those are from freshmen, though, and I don't think it'll happen again.
Kids don't just write like they're texting, they talk that way too.
Like if I were going to see you later, I'd say like TTYL.
Yeah. Or G2G, which is gotta go.
Oh, I haven't heard that one. Gotta go BRB.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
If all this cyber slang has you feeling confused, Erin Jansen can help. She's the founder of netlingo.com, an internet dictionary which helps parents decode acronyms.
I get email all the time from parents saying, I can't believe I'm not hip and I don't know what all of this means anymore. But the fact is that it's growing at such a rapid rate that it is very difficult to keep up.
Texting, it's not going away anytime soon. And AISI, as I see it, the more you know, the better you can communicate with your kids. BYKT. But you know that.
I got my man Rich Gallup standing by outside. We got a little action happening here right now. Check out all these people over here. All these folks are the employees here at the PlayStation Store. They're getting geared up for 12 o'clock when they open the doors and start selling PSPs to everybody waiting outside. Speaking of which, Rich, what do you got going on outside?
Yo, Ryan, what's going on, man? I'm standing outside right now. You see the big clock right there? We got 31 minutes, 50 seconds until the PSP launches right here on the West Coast. What I got in my hand, it's a PSP. And who's over here on my left is my man, Richard. Richard, how you doing, sir?
What's up? I'm doing fine. I'm a little tired, but I'm making it.
Richard is our first man in line. How long you been here?
41 hours and 30 minutes.
But who's counting, really, huh? Now you from the area?
Yeah, I'm from San Francisco.
All right, cool. So you didn't have to come for anything. Now, as you notice right now, I have in my hand a PSP. Loaded up right now is Ridge Racers. We have a news story on the site right now featuring you and your homeboy over there saying how long you've been here, and you're saying you're looking for one game to play, and that game was Ridge Racers, right? Correct. Yo, take that on my hands right now, my man. On my left right now, we got Brian Eckberg, sports editor for GameSpot. Brian, how you doing?
I'm doing great, guys. Happy to be here.
Craziness, hundreds of people in line right now. We're going to get Brian against Richard in a game of Ridge Racers. While we got that going on, Ryan, what you got going on back where you are?
I got a bunch of questions from people that are GameSpot Complete members, which if you are a GameSpot Complete member and you're watching, use the form on the page where you're watching this. Send us questions. We got a whole bunch of them right here waiting for you. But to get most of the answers out of the way, we're going to go ahead and roll a segment that's going to teach you all about the nuts and bolts of the PSP. So let's go ahead, without further ado, and roll that segment.
The Sony PSP is a complete handheld entertainment system that can play games, music, and movies. The PSP features built-in stereo speakers, a high-resolution 4.3-inch TFT display, and can produce close to PlayStation 2 level graphics. The unit also has built-in Wi-Fi networking capability, and it supports the Memory Stick Pro Duo as well as the new Universal Media Disc. In short, on March 24th, the world of handheld gaming and personal entertainment will never be the same again. Let's take a closer look inside the box. At launch, Sony will have one package available that will retail for $249, which will include the PSP unit, a 32-bit Memory Stick Pro Duo, headphones with remote control, lithium-ion battery pack, AC adapter, soft case, and cleaning cloth, and a UMD demo disc that contains sample movies, music, and video game footage. In the games department, nearly 24 games will be available at launch, including games of all types such as sports, puzzle, action, and more. One of the best things about the PSP is its multiplayer capabilities, since it allows up to 16 opponents to compete against each other using its built-in Wi-Fi action. The Wi-Fi will work up to 30 meters away, even with walls and other obstacles in between you and the other players. What's more, some games like Twisted Metal Head-On will allow players to use a wireless access point to take their PSP multiplayer action online and battle against other PSP players on the internet. While there's no question that the PSP has been designed as a game machine first and foremost, the PSP does a more than a sufficient job when it comes to playing music and movies. Like any good portable device these days, the PSP has the capability to hook up directly to your PC using a mini USB cable that allows you to drop MP3s or videos onto your PSP. The amount of video and music you can fit on your PSP varies depending on the size of the Memory Stick Pro Duo you have in your PSP at the time. Currently, Sony and SanDisk both have Memory Stick Pro Duo devices that range from 32 megabits on the low end all the way to the recently announced 2 gigabyte sticks. Once there, you can use the PSP to play your files like any MP3 or video player. In addition, you can also load pictures taken from a digital camera onto your PSP, making it the new way to show pictures to friends and family. While those are a brief look at the current capabilities of Sony's new gadget, There's no telling what the PSP may do in the future, since Sony has alluded to plans on firmware updates and peripherals that may make it possible to browse the web, send an email, or even make a phone call from your PSP. If you want to know more, check out GameSpot.com's PSP section for all the latest details, including a full list of launch games and specs.
Well, that was a look at the nuts and bolts of the PSP. I have my man Jack Trenton standing here. How you doing, Jack?
Very good.
Why don't you tell the folks at home who you are and what you do?
Executive Vice President of Sony Computer Entertainment, so I've got the privilege of managing our sales and our product development here.
That's awesome. Now, we're here. We got a bunch of questions rolling in from the GameSpot viewers. I got one right here if you don't mind me asking it.
Absolutely, I'll do my
best. All right, let's see what we got. We got a question here from Chris Reed, Seattle, Washington. He wants to know whatever happened to the PSP GPS receiver that was on display behind the bulletproof glass at E3 last year.
Well, good for him for getting into E3, but obviously that's an event where we want to try to show to the media and to the industry kind of the promise of the future. And I don't know if he's old enough to remember the guy flying around on the jetpacks on the World's Fair videos, but this is not something that's fantasy. It's something he'll see as reality in the near future, just not in the launch window.
That's awesome. You guys had all kinds of cool stuff on display, like a keyboard and all kinds of fun stuff that kind of showed off the capabilities and possibilities of the PSP, right?
Exactly. This thing's going to change a ton in the next 10 years, but I'm pretty excited about what it represents right now.
And speaking of right now, what's going to happen at 12 o'clock? You're going to be the gentleman that gets to sell the first one, right?
Well, this is the calm before the storm. This is as quiet as this store will be for a long time to come. And I'm really excited about anybody that supports our product line, but I'm most excited to meet a guy who spends 40 hours sleeping out to get a PSP. He deserves some prompt attention.
Absolutely. Speaking of attention, GameSpot, the PSP prompted us that it has its own, it uses the MPEG-4 media format. On GameSpot, we had currently only had MPEG and QuickTime. This is news for all the folks that are watching right now because it was a little surprise for all our audience today. We actually are offering all of our video reviews, video previews, on the spot, all the video features that we do in the PSP format ready to go so they can download it right from the site, dump it on their Memory Stick Pro Duo, and then watch it on their PSP on the go. What do you think about that?
I think that's awesome. I got my PSP in my pocket, so I'll be catching up myself.
Right on. You can watch this very show tomorrow on your PSP.
All right, that's great.
Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it. We'll be out there catching you, hopefully selling the first PSP in a little bit.
My pleasure. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. All right, Rich, what do you got going on outside?
Ryan, your timing is perfect. The race just finished. Brian, who won?
Not me.
Richard, congratulations. Your first time getting your hands on a PSP?
Not really. They let me try it out earlier today, but first time I ever played Ridge Racers for it.
Congratulations, man. You just won yourself a very own copy of Ridge Racers. Congratulations. I want the PSP back, though. Brian?
Good job, man. Good job.
Thanks a lot. Enjoy. You got 30 minutes left. You soon be getting your own PSP. You can play that game, all right? All right, cool.
You're watching Sleepcore, media for insomnia.
Are you a Best Buy employee? Is your job sometimes hard to handle? Well, SOP was created for employees like you.
Another.
It can make your job easier.
Really?
Another. Today's SOP topic is MSN. So sit back and watch as a young employee learns a valuable lesson in SOP. And keep note how many times he forgets to offer MSN.
So I'll just take this home and I'm set?
No, actually we're gonna have to set you up with some cables. Why don't you come over here right here, bud?
Let's be realistic. He doesn't really need all these accessories.
But maybe we could be top 50 by tomorrow. And wouldn't that be great?
All right.
What do you got for me
This
here?
is your Power Center HT700. It's gonna need better sound and picture.
Excellent.
You're gonna go ahead and need that. This is gonna give you the most accurate color rendition, clearest possible picture,
So this
excellent
goes in
overall video performance.
And it's just straight into the television.
Yeah, go ahead and just read the
Excellent.
instructions.
Excellent.
All right. Exceptional imaging and increased clarity. You might be getting those pops and hisses.
Within my surround sound.
Right.
And
Just
that
go ahead
eliminates that?
Yeah, just go ahead and plug it in.
Excellent.
All right.
And then about the warranty, I got 30 days for you guys, or what's the deal with
30
that?
days through us. But here we got this performance service plan, 4-year
Okay.
plan. Okay. Anything happens, your dog gets near it, your wife spills a little coffee on it. Okay. It's gonna be an extra $39.99. Okay. Let's go ahead and take that. They'll take care of you up front.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and go up to the front.
Have a good afternoon. Appreciate
Hey, you
it,
too, bud.
Take it
All
easy.
right.
How you doing, sir? I'm Tracy. I'm the sales manager here. Who helped you out with that today?
Oh, it's she. She did an excellent job. Take care of me.
Oh, really? Great. Did you tell you I could save $200 today?
No, nobody did.
Are you on the internet?
Well, yeah, of course.
Oh, fantastic. What service are you on?
Oh, AOL?
Have you heard about MSN? We're offering a phenomenal deal. We're giving away $200 off anything in the store today.
I can take this up right now. You'll give me $200 for free? Oh, let's do that.
All right, great. Ashish, we'll go ahead and take care of that for you. He'll sign you up for the MSN. You have a great day.
Thanks.
All right, sir.
You have a good day, too.
Employee coaching is also part of SOP.
Good. Have a good day. Hey, Ashish, you did a fantastic job with that sale. I see you had the cables, you had the service on it.
Yeah, I tried.
Job from MSN.
You came in, and I was right about to. I was about to right then, man.
Okay, just remember, you got to do every customer every time.
Right, right.
Are you on the internet service?
Yeah, you know.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Chief.
Sounds good. Thanks,
job.
Tracy.
Thanks, Pete. You have a great day.
You too can benefit from SOP. Consult the SOP training manual for more information. That's all the time we have for SOP until next team meeting.
Phenomenal, 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 phenomenal.
It's a combination of science and compassion. Make a career choice as an invasive medical cardiovascular technologist at the Minnesota School of Business and Globe College. Work inside the cardiac cath labs of today's modern healthcare systems as a vital player on the medical team. Your skill-based training in diagnostic and treatment procedures can mean all the difference for your patient and the health of their heart. Learn more about the medical technology program and make a life-saving decision. Classes start soon, so call Minnesota School of Business and Globe College now at 651-229-5900 or log on to msbcollege.edu.
Thanks for joining us for News 12 at 5:30. I'm Alan Gerstel.
And I'm Terry Anzer. SARS spread like wildfire around the world this year, but the epidemic never took hold in the United States.
Still, one local company is working hard to try to stamp out the deadly disease. It makes a product that's shown to wipe out the disease, and it's in big demand in China. News 12's Belkis Rodriguez has our top story.
All these units and thousands more are sold. Their destination, China, and they're going to fight the SARS epidemic.
It has advanced oxidation gases in it that create basically hydroperoxides.
RGF has been producing HVAC units for 18 years. They basically kill airborne bacteria, mold, and germs. They are used everywhere. Southern Fresh Foods in Riviera Beach uses them to keep the air clean and free of bacteria. But China has found a new use for them, fighting SARS. The government tested them in subway stations and claims it kills the disease that has killed almost 1,000 people worldwide.
Passed quite well, and now they're ordering for all public buildings, subway stations throughout the country.
That means hundreds of thousands of units will have to be made and shipped out. 500 units are being built daily, not enough to keep up with the demand. The president of RGF says he could have never imagined creating a product that would save lives. Employees here are working very long hours trying to meet the demand. RGF made 100,000 HVAC units last year. China's first order this year is expected to be a lot more than that. For the one to turn to in West Palm Beach, Belkis Rodriguez, News 12.
Since November, almost 8,500 people around the world have come down with SARS. The disease spreads to more than 30 countries. Most of the outbreaks occurred in China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Canada.
You're watching Sleepcore. Sleep tight.
Where does depression hurt? Everywhere. Who does depression hurt? Everyone. The hurt of depression is emotional, and it's physical too. Cymbalta can help. Cymbalta is a prescription medication for depression that treats both its emotional and painful physical symptoms. Cymbalta targets serotonin and norepinephrine, People taking MAOIs or thyroidazine or who have uncontrolled glaucoma should not take Cymbalta. Tell your doctor if your depression worsens or you have thoughts of suicide. Antidepressants can increase these thoughts or behaviors in children under 18. Talk to your doctor if you have liver disease and about your alcohol consumption. Side effects may include nausea, dry mouth, and constipation. Ask your doctor about Cymbalta. Depression hurts, but you don't have to.
Hey, baby.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. Just wanted to talk to the most beautiful girl in the world, that's all.
That's sweet.
It's true.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just nice to know that I'm the only man in your world. I am the only man in your world, right? Baby?
Switch to singular with the fewest dropped calls.
Maybe is it Earl?
Now buy a Samsung phone and get 3 free.
Cat got your tongue? Earl got your tongue?
LG makes plasma and LCD flat panels from 2 inches to 102 inches and everything in between. LG, the world's largest maker of TV flat panels. Thrilling as, mesmerizing as, innovative as LG. LG, life's good.
Forget blogging and MySpace. If you really want to stay connected, there is a new service, and supposedly it is the next big thing. It's a name you can't forget. It's called Twitter. Robert Lyles is in San Jose. So what makes Twitter so different?
Dana, it's an incredibly strange thing. There's a series of questions that are generated by this. And the first is it possible that making a cell phone call could soon become a thing of the past? And is it possible that the ever-popular MySpace, even blogging, are slowly being eaten by this thing called a Twitter, where you're about to learn what a Twitter is, and you're also about to learn how it's slowly worming its way into a presidential campaign.
It's stupid and lame and small.
Yet master blogger Robert Scoble can't keep his fingertips off.
It's real addictive.
And users are popping up all over the globe.
You can see how fast they're coming up here. I mean, while we've been here, there's been constant flow of new Twitters on the Twitter map.
That's right. The latest cyber drug of choice is called Twitter, an addictive concoction of blogs, Google Maps, personal websites, and text messaging, all bottled into one network and delivered to users in real time.
3 weeks ago, I had 90 followers, and today I have more than 2,000 followers.
But here's the twist. Users no longer need a PC or a blog. Messaging can be typed by cell phone. That's its selling point.
You can only type 140 characters, and that's actually what makes it real attractive for groups.
Now, anywhere from 2 friends to 2,000 friends can know where you are every minute of every hour of every day.
60 to 70,000 new messages coming in per day.
Twitter was created in just 2 weeks by Obvious Corporation. The cyber alchemists just introduced the network at a tech convention earlier this month. Since then, messaging has skyrocketed from 20,000 to 70,000 posts.
In a way, it's a blessing because it means that performance is job one right now.
They won't say how many Twitters are tweaking over their network or its profit potential, but the Financial Times is keeping up. So is Democratic candidate John Edwards, who's using Twitter to attract voters and keep supporters abreast of his every move. We found even our moves were being tracked.
I Twitter that, hey, I'm on CBS News right now, and this is live. All over the world, people can talk back.
Well, some tech critics call the network lame. They're even describing some of the users as twits. They say despite its popularity, most of the postings are banal. Like tonight, there was a posting from someone saying, I'm just making a protein shaker waiting for my girlfriend to get out of the bath. And it certainly generates a question, do we need to know that much information about the people in our lives in 140 characters or less? No. Dana?
No, that's the answer, no. Robert in San Jose, thank you.
It is the newest, even newer.
Everything else is obsolete.
I just bought this one! What the? 3D.
Oh, wait. Oh, 4D TV? Stupid.
You got the wrong TV, silly head.
The new buyback program. You buy it now, we buy it back when the new thing comes out.